Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and this is Couscous, and welcome back to the Windmill Full of Corpses. Right. So here we are, finally with a new Illumishade, and it's called Here We Are. So where are we? I mean, I'm not gonna give them my address. Well, you don't have to give them your address, because we are here. Yes, here. And that should be enough information for you. Yes, and they're here. Well, they're there, but it's there for us, but it's here for them. Right, so Illumishade is one of those bands that I fangirl about way more than I should. And by that I, of course, mean exactly as much as I should. And they announced a new album. Yes, and it's called Another Side of You. And if by you mean me, then the album is about him. Because I'm another side of you? Yes, the worst one. Sure, whatever, I'll take it. Also, if you look at the cover artwork, you see that there's two birds, yay. And we like birds, but most importantly, you see that one of them's kind of white, and the other one's kind of dark, and the one that's white has her beak, or its beak, slightly above the beak of the dark bird, and as far as I'm concerned, what that means is that this album is about birthday racism. Birthday racism? Sorry. Bird racism. Birthday racism is astrology. Yeah, I wanted to say bird racism, I just got the wrong word. Bird racism because the white bird is lifting its head above the black bird? Yes. You're a moron. Yes, I am. But also, since we've decided that the album is about you, and it's also about bird racism, what's your problem with black birds? I don't have a problem with black birds. Why would I have a problem with black birds? Because it's an album about you, and it's racist against black birds. He wants me to stop talking and play the video. I do, yes. Are you ready? No. Okay. I remember this. Yes. Oh!
If you hold my heart today, I'll show you the way that I feel. If you hold my hand and say what's buried in my soul so deep. If you hold my hand, then we can sketch it in the sand. But dream about the past, you'll never understand. That here we are, working off the reckless ground. We must bear a child of time, like it was yours and it was mine. We're here for a while, through all the darkness of life. We'll keep faith tonight.
Ooh, drumming!
If you take a step and say, what
Yeah.
in this world wanna leave? If you take a leap and slay the demons we can hide so deep. So cut the strings that hold us prison in this land. Care about a child and you will understand that here we are, working off the reckless ground. We must bear a child of time, like it was yours and it was mine. We're here for a while, through all the darkness of the light. We'll keep faith tonight.
Oh! Dude!
Here we are,
Yes, you are.
working off the reckless crown. We must bear a child of time, like it was yours and it was mine. Here
I'm done.
we are,
This.
working off the reckless crown. We will bear a child of time and make it yours and make it mine. We're here for a while, through all the darkness of the light.
that outro because I've seen videos made by the company before.
There's a lot of them.
Alright, so as much as I like to pose as an elitist that doesn't like poppy stuff in metal, you gotta admit it sometimes, bro. They just pull it off.
Yeah. This landed so spot on.
Oh my god.
That chorus was phenomenal.
Yes.
It's so big!
Yes, it is big.
Poppy choruses are supposed to be big.
Yes.
And have a bit of drama to them.
Yes.
So they're not too cheesy.
Yes.
Unless you listen to some of earlier Illumishade stuff, which is very cheesy and totally should be so.
So much like the previous single, Enemy, which I'm pretty sure is going to be on this album too, because you can tell that this video just picks up where that one left off.
It is on this album. I've seen the tracks.
It's darker. It's got more tension. They're keeping the darker direction, which I really, really like. I didn't jive quite as much with their initial vibes that were a lot happier on the first stuff.
Disney music.
Yes, it was a lot more Disney music. And it's not that I have a problem with that, but like Disney music is Disney music and it's been Disney music for decades. So I feel like this is really stepping into original territory a lot more. They're really pushing their boundaries a bit creatively. Dynamically, and when I say dynamically, I mean stuff moving about. I really liked what the solo part was doing because the solo itself was quite slow, long notes, long drawn out notes, but the drums were really going on road trips and were increasingly full. Like there was increasingly much drumming happening.
Yes.
I have really dumb words today.
But more and more notes per second.
Yes, but that's like completely backwards because you expect in a solo to have like a simple pattern, for example, instrumentally, and then that the solo does all the experimenting.
Yeah, but they're kind of tricking you there because guitar solo starts and you expect you're going to be paying attention to the guitar and then you don't, or at least in my case I didn't. I was just like, oh, that drumming is so sick.
But I was bringing it up because that's a dynamic that seems to pervade the whole song, that you have rhythmic stuff that are really chopping it up and then you have melodic stuff that are flowing gracefully on top.
And by melodic stuff flowing gracefully on top, you mean fun.
Yes! But not only, because you also have the keyboard and, the solo.
Yeah. I'm very interested in what they're starting to do with their videos symbolically, in a sense.
Because she dropped her marbles?
Marbles aren't red.
I know! Maybe they're painted marbles. You were saying.
I don't know what I was saying.
Well, figure it out.
Right, so the videos on the first album were pretty much music videos of the band performing.
Yes.
And the videos of the single they've been putting up until Enemy were pretty much the same. They were very well done aesthetically, amazing shots, awesome outfits, everyone looks great, all the scenery is great. And here it starts to look like they have a narrative. And they have really ambiguous symbolism that I don't understand. And that's the best way to get me hooked, because the moment I see something that is mysterious and I don't get it, I want to get it, which means I'll obsess about it until I get it.
Well,
which means I'm going to listen to the song a million times. Great marketing strategy.
Well, in the previous video, you had like this, we thought it was an inner conflict. Maybe it still is because the album's another side of you. So I'm willing to guess conceptually what's happening is internal, but you had two Fobbies, albino Fobby and the red Fobby, and they were kind of yelling at each other and stuff, so that's like conflict, I would guess. And in this one, when it starts, you have just one Fobby, and she's like the white Fobby, but has like red all over her. So like, I don't know, it's like the two become one or something. Also, is it a blackbird or is it a redbird? I don't actually know the album cover.
I think it was a blackbird.
Huh.
I don't think I would have made the bird racism pun if it was red.
Yeah, okay.
So,
It's really a pun.
Yeah, it is a pun.
Like, just in case you're the kind of person that needs that cleared out. What?
I love it. It looks to me like it's something like conflict and resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like you said, there's two Fobbies yelling at each other in Enemy, and then when this one starts, one of the Fobbies is on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's red marbles being broken all over the floor and all that, and it looks like defeat in a way. And then another Fobby shows up, but it looks like her this time around, like it's also white, but even more white, I would say. And like hugs her. And there's that kind of caring aura to it. So it looks kind of like I would say like an inner conflict where like the parts collide and then they have their friction sort of and then they settle. So that's my interpretation.
There's one more thing about the video that is way cooler and way more important than all these conceptual aspects that absolutely has to be mentioned.
And that is,
Miriam did the spinny thing.
yes, I love it when Miriam does the spinny thing.
Yes.
It displays visually what the music feels like.
Yes. Swirly.
Yes. And if I tried to do that, it would not be pretty, so good thing that she does.
Yes, if you tried to do that, couscous would fall over.
I'm really not gonna do that. I love couscous.
Yes.
Are we done here?
I feel like I wanted to say one more thing. Oh yeah, tones. I said this in previous Illumishade reactions, but tones.
Tones.
Jonas. My boy.
Yes. I see a bad case of bromance.
I mean, it's only bromance if it's consensual. Right now, it's just bro simping.
Jonas, we're gonna need a response.
Leave Jonas the fuck alone.
Maybe he likes you.
No. No.
Now we're done here.
Yes.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
I really should have let you been done the first time. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the windmill very soon.
Corpse is out.
Corpse is out.